Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
First and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carter straight ahead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On 4th down, the Cards call on Matt Hawk to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Austin.
Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
To number 33. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
39-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete. This defense for the Cards, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 15. First down, Armadillo.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw.
17-yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
That's taken it around the 40. The Armadillos offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And in Austin, first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it is caught. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And he fires one, but incomplete. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Brissett. In trouble, and he's taken down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped out shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Fielded at the 33. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Austin's offense ready to go again. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Zaven Collins racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
17 yards on the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Armadillos are able to stretch out their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. throwing. Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
2 yards.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Brissett. Goes right back to McBride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
17-0 our score after one. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Carter. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Carter. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Play action now. Brissett. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Armadillos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Fights through and now a crease. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll decide to keep this once more. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Zaven Collins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That is incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter.